I just don't understand it.
What's up, guys? So yesterday I probably went a little hard on the cheat day. May have re-fed a little too much. You can always see it in my eyelids, my cheeks. Everything pretty much just swells up. I don't track my refeed days at all. Like, I don't have a set macro intake. I think that it's probably time I start doing that because it's so just like inconsistent with the response that I get from it. The thing about having refeed days, like what I do, is I go 6 days where everything's just like perfectly clean, perfectly healthy. My body is responding really well to the foods that I'm eating. It's low sodium, it's low carb, it's lots of fibrous vegetables. I just feel great. I have a lot of natural energy. My brain is functioning fully. On about the end of the 5th and early 6th day, the carb depletion really starts getting to me mentally. Not like cravings, not like just wanting carbs or anything like that. Literally, like, brain functionality starts shutting off. Everything starts reducing. It's as if I haven't slept at all for like days, which sometimes it's in combination with sleep deprivation. My response times are really slow. Like, having a conversation with people, it'll take me an extra like second to process what they've said. And instead of refeeding to a point where it makes me feel better and makes me feel more functional and gets me back to where I should be, my refeeds can get a little crazy. The amount of sodium and the amount of carbs is just completely insane. So what ends up happening is that brain functionality issue that I'm dealing with, that I'm trying to recover from with the refeed, instead I actually make it worse. So much unhealthy food, that much processed sugar, that much processed flour, all sorts of things that my body's just completely not used to throughout the week. So it really is a shock, and I do truly believe that my refeed days are very helpful and responsible for keeping my metabolism high and keeping things moving the way I want them to. But I think I go a little excessive and straight up binge and do it in a very unhealthy way. And mentally I can handle it because I've gone through my crazy binge phases, where like mentally you've blocked off all these different foods and blocking them off as like, these are bad foods, like you can't have these. It causes mental damage. It really will mess with you to a point where if you ever stop dieting strictly and you just kind of go free, your brain is convinced that by eating what you want when you want, that means eating all of those like banned foods constantly. And that's what a lot of people deal with. Like, say that they're in their off season and they're telling people like, oh, I'm just like enjoying myself, I'm just eating what I want when I want. Well, before you started dieting, were you only eating those super highly processed, really bad for you foods, or were you eating kind of more balanced, like you were having here and there some chicken and vegetables and rice, here and there having some steak with some sweet potatoes and vegetables? Like, were you having more balance in your life beforehand, or were you constantly eating the crazy unhealthy stuff? I went through that phase, as I've talked about in the past. When I reached 255, that was not 255 pounds of healthy weight. I had been dieting, not in the way that I do now. I had been very strict. Everything I was eating was like just clean, homemade ground meats, brown rice, quinoa, vegetables, whole wheat pasta, avocado, eggs. But the macros I was eating were for a like extreme bulk, and I was doing that for a very long time. I kind of shut down, and instead of just going back to like, say, how I ate before all of that, where it would be kind of more balanced, like where you're not always eating just straight up crap all the time. I went for the straight up crap. So unhealthy. Like, the fact that I didn't get diagnosed with diabetes is miraculous, because I was doing that for a while and it was not good. So you don't want to cause those like eating disorders. Having this whole like clean eating and then cheat day thing, it's very, very common for people to develop these eating disorders where it's almost like a rebellion. So when they get off their diet, they rebel against what they've been doing and they just only eat the bad stuff, and it causes serious issues. They gain a bunch of weight, they're really unhappy with their body, causes the depression to get worse. It's just a vicious cycle of crazy stuff. And that's when I kind of like, that's what happened to me a few years ago, where I basically just had a breakdown and I was like, I'm done with this, and I just went cold turkey literally just went cold turkey, straight up clean foods for 6 months, no cheat days whatsoever. So today it is actually 4th of July. I have no idea what we're doing today, zero plans except for Stacy has work, and then at some point today, her and I are going to go meet up with Katie, one of our DedFit affiliates, who I believe is from Florida, and we're going to go work out with her at the Irvine Marketplace at the 24-hour fitness there. It'll be our first time meeting her in person. We're trying basically to, like, any opportunity that we get to meet and hang out with affiliates and ambassadors and athletes and all that stuff, we're trying to do that. So if they're ever in town, or if we're ever in someone else's area, we're trying to do our best to meet up and get to know these people, because what's the point in having a team if you're not going to make the effort to actually get to know them personally? What I'm doing right now is, when I feel like this, first I'm going to do fasted cardio. I'm going to do a light circuit workout, just real quick, and then hop in the sauna, and that'll help bring down the water retention and bloating, so I can actually like move my eyes like a normal human being, and start feeling a little bit better today and more functional. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll keep you updated as the day goes along. I just showered and all that good stuff, and then I cooked up some chicken breast with some red onion and diced tomatoes, and then low carb ketchup and mustard. I am gonna add in some fruit as well. I have some strawberries and pineapple and cantaloupe and honeydew, all that good stuff that I'm gonna add in for my carbs in this meal. We're still figuring out our day. Stacy has some really exciting news that she got last night that I'm sure she'll fill all of you guys in on. Basically, she just got a huge opportunity to continue doing what she loves to do for work, and now she'll be able to do it much more consistently every single week pretty much. I'm just really happy for her and really proud of her, because she worked so hard to get to this point. There are so many girls who claim to be makeup artists and who literally operate as makeup artists, and they have all these clients and they're making money. A lot of them don't actually have the certifications they need. A lot of them have just been doing makeup on themselves for a long time and started doing it on other people and charging them. And even people with certifications, a lot of them are not very sanitary. They don't know the sanitation rules that you're supposed to be following. And Stacy is very, very critical of herself when it comes to that. She's very strict with her sanitation and keeping everything clean and making sure there's no like cross-contamination between clients, anything like that. She's just so good at what she does, and the ultimate in professionalism when it comes to her makeup stuff. Just makes me so proud that she really only decided that this was what she was going to do like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and has already come so far and made it to the point that she's at. So I'll let her fill you in on the details of that, but I'm just really proud of her. And today's been an exciting day as we kind of process that huge opportunity in her life. I'm gonna eat this meal and probably gonna work for a few hours while we figure out when we're going to the gym with Katie. I'll see you later. I've got more chicken breast. Gonna eat some fruit. Stace has ground turkey, green beans, and sweet potatoes with a little low-carb ketchup.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Knowledge. Yeah. Let's do it.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough with the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? People whisper about you on the train like me, saying about you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me.
I've been living with the demons that I got in my soul. I've been thinking about the pain that I got on my mind. My conscience only sees from the things that I did. I've been praying for forgiveness in the way that I live. You can find me in the zone, I swear to God I is. Ain't nobody breathing currently the words like this. I'm a different type of nigga, never worry about the cars. I was focused on perfection, bitch, you gotta get it done. I said I tried to bring it in, but then again, nobody wants it. The pressure was mine and I had to find a way around it. I ran a couple of miles, couldn't find myself. Don't give up, cause it always helps. I'ma drown in my sorrows all by myself. On a quiet night, if I'm staring at the wall with the sound of thought, I feel like I've been there before mine. Tell me what you really know, mine. I'm a saying like a mother. I'm trying to find a way to ticket and taking plenty of time to author ridiculous text. I've been giving you real even though I'm riddled with stress. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4. I cry for help but nobody responded. My emotions gone, yeah, they all have been loaned. My self-esteem living, my confidence wanted. Got all of this pain that I deal with alone.
Pain like me, in pain like me.
Knowledge.
$100 bottle of champagne like me, just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough with the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me, saying that you shouldn't waste your face like me?
Never getting myself for a dream, I don't even believe it. It's really entertaining when you give it your all. I put my soul up on the table, all I do is analyze it. I was secrets in the rounds and I ain't never told nobody. When I started rapping, suicidal thoughts were running rabbit through my mind. I made a mess and found a way. Y'all, yes, I can really make it vivid so they see the clearer picture. With the pressure, panicking, I can't take this shit. My God, tell me why you're with me, you're for I'm gone. And I don't wanna live no more, hold on. The pain is temporary, I hope I know that I was not created just to waste it. That's the truth, so why the fuck do I for grace can't explain it? It's a feeling deep inside me. I got no witnesses left, I know I'm lost on the path I chose. I never like up on the records, I will not be exposed. I'm only giving reality, I'm a lyrical legend. My complimentary honesty is a rarity, yes. You read the fallacy to him, but I'm not really impressed, cause I can read between the lines and the sequel lies. And you were saying like me, been in pain like me. Do you take yourself apart to entertain like me? Wanna change like me, but you can't like me. Terrified that your misery gon' remain like me.
Like me, in pain like me. $100 bottle of champagne like me. Just pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough with the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me, saying that you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me?
Say hello.
Hi.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
What's up, guys? So it is the 4th of July, as you just saw the fireworks. After we left the gym in Irvine, I drove like a crazy person, which for me is driving the speed limit, to try our best to catch the fireworks here, because the Ladera fireworks show is actually pretty awesome, and it's just like a 10-minute walk away from my apartment. However, we were running late, so we just pulled up to a spot
Fire lane.
in a fire lane where we definitely should not have been parked, but we did what we had to do, and there were people everywhere, so we weren't the only ones doing something like that. So we just pulled
watched
over
her
and
from the car.
yeah, and she just leaned over and we just watched it out the driver's side window.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was actually a really fun experience. This is our first ever kind of like
4th of July on our own. My grandma, her birthday is the 4th of July. My mom's birthday is New Year's Eve. So both of those holidays my entire life have been birthdays for family members. But this year, my parents flew to St. Croix, a Caribbean island, and therefore we did not do a family celebration as usual. You guys know how my brain works. I don't really think about holidays. I don't really think about days off and things like that, so it was just another normal day for me. For her, however, every holiday is like really special and she wants to do the fun, special things, and so we're just kind of learning for the first times in our lives how to make that compromise and make that work. I think next year, or I guess as different holidays are coming along and as we're starting to have more of these independent holidays where her and I have to figure out how to do this stuff and it's not just going along with whatever our families are doing, I think we're gonna have to start actually like planning things out and making sure she gets the festive, fun holidays that she wants to have, because otherwise I'll most likely just live it like a normal day. I was actually really confused earlier because I was like trying to get normal work done and like sending emails to people, and they would respond and be like, well, it's 4th of July, so we'll get on this tomorrow. And I don't think that way. So it was unusual for me, but I fully understand. Like once they said that to me, I understood like, oh yeah, I guess this is kind of the biggest holiday in our country, so I'll learn, right? Anything you want to say?
Just thought that was really fun.
That was really fun.
I enjoyed it.
As far as our workout went, we had a great workout. We loved meeting Katie. We got along with her really well.
Katie, you're awesome.
She's a badass, so she definitely was pushing it. So we had a great time meeting her, and she'll be back in a month, so
People yelling.
so we'll meet up with her again, get another workout in, hopefully just get her more involved with DedFit overall.
Well, next time she comes is when she's competing.
Oh yeah, she has a competition in a month, so that's exciting. And then as we were about to leave, I turned around and I saw JP DedFit on Instagram. He used to be one of our ambassadors. As you guys know, we're very relaxed with our affiliate program, and it's more of, I guess the way I put it to him was, it's kind of just like having a home to come back to. You know, like, we want you guys to feel safe and have like this family and this team that you guys are welcome to be a part of, and we always want you to feel welcome and never feel like, I guess, like we're blacklisting you or something because you stopped working out, or you went off your diet for a little while, or you stopped representing us for a little while, or you started wearing another company for a little bit because they had some cool stuff. Don't ever feel like we're blacklisting you for that sort of stuff. But yeah, we got to see JP, and that was a great time. That was my first time ever meeting him in person. He's a nice guy. And yeah, so overall, really fun night, really fun day. Got a lot of stuff done today, a lot of video editing, a lot of work done. We released the 3/4 sleeve baseball tees, so go get them if you haven't already. And
tons of different colors.
Bunch of different colors. Traffic on the site flooded real quick when I posted those. I didn't realize how excited people were for them. I guess that's all I have to say, huh?
I guess so.
I guess so.
Let's see how far we can just keep going like this, because I feel like we just keep punching closer. I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, so we'll see you on another time.
See you on another time. That's my line.
What's up? Alright. See you later, guys.
I just don't understand it.